Bismillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. On my recent trip to France, I went with my family to visit some friends, but prior to the trip, I felt the need to reflect, to think about history, about colonization, about the bloodshed in Tunisia, Morocco, and especially Algeria. And history speaks of those who stood against oppression, who fought for dignity on their land, yet were martyred in the struggle. And among these brave people were scholars, shayukh, Sufia and warriors. But what broke my heart most was that their heads were cut off, their skulls taken across the sea as trophies, a cruel display of arrogance. With this in mind, I stood before the Musée de l'Homme in Paris, the Museum of Humankind, which is near the Eiffel Tower. And so when I asked about the Algerian skulls, the staff refused to answer, saying the museum was closed, and they denied that the skulls were there before. But the truth cannot be ignored. And so history shows it clearly that for more than 170 years, the skulls of our brothers remained there. The skull of Sharif Boubaghla, Sheikh Bouziane of Zetcha, and Musa al-Darqawi, and many others whose names were almost forgotten. You may ask, why did the French do this? The answer is simple and harsh. Colonialism is built on control, humiliation, and dehumanization. Those skulls were taken as a message. We conquered you, we even own your dead. But Allah's justice prevails. In 2020, 24 of these martyrs were returned to Algeria, welcomed with honor, buried with dua, and remembered with pride. Their return was not just about bones. It was about restoring dignity, acknowledging the cruelty of the past, and reminding the world that truth cannot be silenced. And so we often hear arrogant voices say, we civilized you, but the truth is clear. It was our lands, our scholars, our prophets that brought civilization into the world. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless the graves of the martyrs, raise them among the shuhada, and give us the courage to speak the truth even when the world stays silent.